Welcome to WSN News, the daily report on things going on in the indie comics market. Written Sins brings you this amazing program. I am the voice of Written Sins, Mr. Anderson. Let's dive into the things that we took care of or saw happen today in the indie market. We did Kickstarter talk just a few minutes ago and are still live on the Facebook stream for it. It wasn't as in-depth as we wanted it to. There were a lot of Kickstarters coming off. We had time issues today, so we're going to be doing a special Kickstarter talk this weekend. More than likely, we're going to be aiming to do Kickstarter talk on Saturday, no later than Sunday. We'll get back to you probably when we know for sure. I'm waiting to find out when someone's Kickstarter is going to go live, and we'll determine when the show will be done by that. We're going to talk about all the other cool things that happened today. We found out about the Cadaver's Reverend from Mad Comics. We're going to talk about more about that. Victor Dandridge, I'm definitely very proud of him. He has moved on in the elevator pitch round for Legion M. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will in a few minutes. Ryan Cummings has launched a brand new Facebook page for his new action-adventure comic book, Rubble Kings. We're going to take a look at that awesome art. We're going to talk about FFC greatness. We're going to meet Jeff Batista. We're going to talk about Kieran Soliro's and Big Tree Comics' future work. We're going to see a preview of that. There's free content on our main page from Brian Hawkins. That's right, Brian Hawkins, who's now on Kickstarter for the Dreamwalkers. And I believe he's part of the FFC universe right now as well, because he posted something about that. I know he's done Angelica Reign, so he's got to be connected. So that's cool. We got to check out the Bazaar Kickstarter, and that was added today. We just went over that on Kickstarter. We're going to take a look at that today. There was a review of the Aztec and the Prowler action comic off the rope. Top rope. We'll see what more about that. We had some November art from my good friend and creator of The Shepherd. Hang out and see what's up with that. We're going to talk about how Stabby Bunny is hopping all over the world thanks to Preview Magazine. We're going to check out Rogue at Dragon Con. And this is WSN News, not for Tuesday, but for Wednesday. We don't have much going on social media right now because everything I did have is going to be on here. We are going to jump right in with our sponsor for today's show is Break the Curse of the Kickstarter with the Few and the Cursed. For those who didn't watch the video, it's only 1:16. I'm going to show you the cool parts. We're just going to fast forward it, and I'll let you pick it up right about here. How cool is that? A universe based on a main character being expanded. Philippe does such amazing things. Can't wait to see more about it. This is tonight's official sponsor of WSN News. We're going to talk about all the amazing Kickstarters now available at the end of the show. We saw Lucky Shot coming into this. This is a new Kickstarter. Marcel Dupree is part of this. We're going to try to get him on Spoken Sins this weekend to talk about the upcoming project. We're going to hopefully be going live this Saturday, so tune in for that. For those who didn't see the video, it's on our main page now. We'll talk about it more at the end of the program. Or you can check it out directly at Kickstarter at Lucky Shot Issue 1. So we're going to talk about the undig greatness on Kickstarter. So we just watched the video for the first time together. This looks fantastic. Let's give it a quick look since it's new to the show. Those who just saw Kickstarter talking, but you got to do what you got to do. We got to give love to the different projects. We do have a new audience joining us. Oh.
And it's by far our most ambitious undertaking today. We follow the story of a supernatural outcast, the cadaver known as Revenant. Revenant's ability to piggyback on dead or dying bodies and remake herself from any organic material around provides us with a great starting point for a highly visual, action-packed story. It also gives us the opportunity to focus on the more disgusting applications of Revenant's powers, all set against a backdrop of conspiracy, intrigue, and betrayal. Cadavers reunites the writer-artist team of Matt Hardy and Edward Bentley for a project they're calling their finest work to date. We hope you will join us for a monster of a story.
That's pretty badass. Check it out now on Kickstarter. Victor Dandridge has moved on in the Legion M elevator pitch. If you're not following Victor Dandridge, what the hell is wrong with you? Stop watching this video and go follow Victor Dandridge Jr. He's an amazing creator. He's the hardest working man in comic books. God damn it. Go show him the respect he deserves. For those who don't know what Legion M is, what have you been doing living under a rock? Really get out more. Luckily for you, you know me. So I'm going to tell you what Legion M is. Legion M is this awesome group of, I'll even give you their pitch. Legion M works with top Hollywood creators to bring boldly original movies, TV, and VR to market. We're also the first media company in history built from the ground up, owned by you. That's right. The people are the champions in this company. We believe the next media company should be owned by fans, not because it's a fun idea. Well, that's not the only reason, but because it's an extremely powerful business model. After all, fans buy tickets, pay subscription fees, and decide to watch what to watch. As individuals, we're just consumers. But when we band together, we can change the world. Now that's awesome. And I'm clapping seriously. That's not even a joke. I really love this. I am actually part of this. I'm part of Legion M's voting committee. I voted for the round. I actually voted for Victor to advance. I'm so thrilled. So they did this elevator pitch program where everyone did an elevator pitch. And if they liked your elevator pitch, you got picked up. And obviously, my boy, Victor Dandridge, got picked up in round 2 of the talk pitch elevator. So just so thrilled. So happy for my friend. I'm very thrilled. Seriously. And here's his face. I actually got to watch him watch it, which was awesome. I'm going to actually tag him in this video. It was when you know someone, and I mean this seriously, when you know someone who works as hard as Victor Dandridge in indie comics and the stuff he does, he's always moving, and he's also a very proud father. And like, he makes me feel lazy. Let's put it that way. And I pride myself in trying to get as much life out of every day I can. But he's always doing something. If it's not with Wizard World, he's got his own comics. I know he just came out, and I got to get the book. Origins 2 just came out. He's got the Wonder Caroline, and now he has this amazing project that's hopefully going to come to life in a very big fashion. I couldn't be more proud of him. And I said it to him today, and I said it on here as a quote when I was asked about the article from WS. I had said that, where is it? Where's my line? I think I said it best. Oh, okay. The hardest working man in comics finally has leveled up. It's about time, world. And it's true. Victor Dandridge is a great creator. If you haven't met him, follow him, find out where to go see him, watch one of his panels. Just see the energy that he has, see the great human being he is, and you'll understand why this is such a great moment. In the indie comic environment, it's always great to see the best of us rise. And that's not a knock to anyone. It's just it's a credit to him. He is one of the better ones in indie comics because of the person he is, the honest creator he is. He did the Samaritan, which you guys can see when you go to the site right here. You can actually order it. It's a double feature. You can't order it in this particular thing, but it's on Amazon. There's even a abridged edition, which is now all ages, which was toned down a lot. But I mean, he is just honestly someone I look up to. I wouldn't call him a hero. I won't go as far as that. And that's not to knock him or anything like that. It's just, I don't want to sound fake. He is definitely someone that I look up as a peer. He is someone that I definitely, I mean, on a personal level, I've known Victor for a couple of years, more than a couple of years now. And he was one of the inspirations I had when I would talk to him about my early works that we don't even talk about anymore. And he was just very supportive even when I was in a wheelchair after back surgery. So I've always seen him as a great human being, and I know everyone else who talks about him as a great human being. This is just a great moment for indie comic books. So I'm very thrilled to be reporting it. It makes me very, very happy to be reporting this news to you guys. I have a big smile on my face that I will now show to the Instagram audience. Don't you wish you were wishing on Instagram? Now you guys have to go to Instagram and see my goofy face of a smile. We're going to move on, but make sure to join the Legion M, be part of the group that helps him bring his project to life, because he's an awesome creator, and that's our job, to support each other. We are the advocates of indie comics. Ryan Cummings has just launched a Facebook page for his new creation, action-adventure comic book series, Rumble Kings. How awesome does that look? That shit looks intense. Look at the bottom. Make sure to pan in on the bottom. Make sure you're looking at the bottom of the thing. Zombie Vikings? Holy shit. That looks cool. So check it out. There's a big dude with an axe. I'm sold. Big dude with an axe. You got a girl with a freaking huge sniper rifle. Just, that guy looks like Doc Strange a little bit. And I just saw Doc Strange in Thor. If you didn't know Doc Strange was in Thor, then once again, stop living under a freaking rock. Everyone knew that. That was spoiled for me months ago. And it's not a huge thing, so don't wet your pants. I'm not going to ruin anything for you. Go watch Doctor Strange. I'm just teasing. I love you all. FFC Tag Team Greatness. Here are some outtakes. This is some early stuff that was shared on social media. This is raw art. You can see it by clicking that page a little more in depth. It's always nice to see the behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm always very thrilled to be privileged to see some of these creations come to life. And when they get shared on social media, I'm just like a little nerd and can't wait to share it with you guys. Because sometimes the behind-the-scenes stuff I can't share with you. I'd love to, but the creators won't let me show the naked pictures. And naked, I mean no colors, draft stage. Put it back in your pants, boys and girls. Jeff Batista has joined the Written Sins Network, and you can check out his art studio, and we'll do that right now. That's right, we're going to go to the Jeff Batista studio live. We're going to check out his awesome works. And I mean, he's got some beautiful lines. That Scarlet Witch is pretty badass. I like the Harley. I like the female body, the way he draws it. I know there's a big debate over how you're supposed to draw a female body and all that, but I dig it. I think it's respectful. And I'm basing this on girls I've seen at Comic-Con. So just basing it on people I've seen at Comic-Cons, these look pretty accurate. It looks like he's a fantastic artist. It looks like someone you should be buying prints from. And look, you can actually buy prints from him right here. So check out Jeff Batista's studio today. We're going to talk about Big Trees Comics future coming in. Check this out. You can check out more at the events right here. They're going to be launching the Kickstarter November 14th. That's next. Let's see, what day is that? I think it's next. Next 14th. We're just going to delete that. We don't want him in my calendar anymore anyway. The 14th, and then Alyssa's birthday is the 18th. That's right. Co-creator Fetish Babies, my wife, has her birthday next weekend. I'll be at Claremont and at Fort Myers that weekend, and then Chicago Pop Culture the next weekend. We're going to talk more about that in the coming days, but I don't have a table number to talk about yet, but that's okay. So next Tuesday, this will be on our show. So we'll probably see this for next week's show. So buckle up. It's coming to you. Check out Something Bizarre on Kickstarter. This was added today. There is no video. It's a great amount of different creators coming together to make an amazing creation. Look at all the tags I had to do. Feel bad for me. I have to tag these things. It's not easy. It's a lot of names. That tells you how great this project is. So many people came together and brought together an amazing project. Check it out on Kickstarter. Right here, look, click here to back this bizarre Kickstarter. I can't make it any easier for you people. Let's get on it. Full box reviews as Quack versus the Prowler Action off the top comic book. This is not a review we did. It's not on site. You'll actually have to You'll have to actually click on the picture or tap it. So I guess you are pressing it on your phone. And then you can actually see this. And you can see the disappearance of the masked luchador's ex-girlfriend leads him and a local detective to hunt down a mentally disturbed, deformed kidnapper in this review, which is not on our site, but at thepullbox.com. November's Art of the Day is brought to us by Shepherd Creative Team. November is all about creators, creations, and characters. And this is art by Kylie. Okay, I'm going to say Houston, but it's probably Houston, but I'm from New York. So those who will get that are New Yorkers, the whole Houston, Houston Street. But this is an amazing story. If you haven't read it yet, once again, stop living in a cave. If you're living in a cave, how are you even watching this program? Like, you don't know who Victor Dandridge is and you haven't read The Shepherd? What's wrong with you? You watch my show, get on it. Buy these comic books. Find out where they're going to be. I know for a fact that Andre's all over Florida. And if you're wondering, well, Rob, I don't live in Florida. I know it's cold everywhere else but Florida. So come down to Florida where it's warm and check out these amazing creators. Speaking of amazing creators in Florida, Stabby Bunny creator Richard Rivera will be with me at the Fort Myers Southwest Florida Comic Con next Saturday, November 18th. We're going to be in the Pelican Room where all the cool kids are hanging out. But until then, until next weekend, you can go to your local comic book store and demand the Stabby Bunny be brought to your local comic book store. Now in previews. Tell them NOV171863 is the number to order it. And I believe we're down to this amazing cosplay. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'll say it. I had a crush on Rogue growing up. So whenever I see Rogue at a Comic-Con, I can't help but want to take the pictures. I love the fact that she matched the socks. I know that might, not be important to some people, but the fact that she got yellow socks, she's Ranger Rogue. I don't necessarily know the reference to it, and I meant to ask her, but I was with Jax. Also, look in the background. You have Judge Iron. I think that's a judge of Iron Man. I have no clue. It was Dragon Con. It was crazy. There was cosplay everywhere. You couldn't throw a stick without hitting cosplay. Let's talk about Week 45 and all the great Kickstarters. You can undig the greatness on Kickstarter of The Cadaver's Reverend. You can check out something bizarre. You can help Gotham get a new door and become their hero. Lucky Shot Issue 1 is now on Kickstarter, and this is the perfect way to celebrate your fandom by backing 2 amazing Kickstarters and getting an awesome pinup. The Dragon Troll World Chronicles is now on Kickstarter, along with the Hellion Rising. Help bring an actual Canadian art show to life in the MLC Independent Comics Art Show, now on Indigo. The perfect Christmas gift is here, and you're running out of time to get it. It is Tomb of Horrors Festivus Frightmare Volume 4. Why are you still watching this video and not getting it for everyone on your Christmas list? Get 10 copies. Send it to everyone. This is the perfect gift for the holidays. 30 stories of RPG characters come to life. It's Advanced Saves. Let's try that again. It's Advanced Death Saves, an anthology of gaming disasters, more games, more rules, more deaths. Don't roll the dice on missing out on the pledge today. Hacksaw Jim Duggan comes to Wrestling Comics. Oh, but it's too late for you to back it. Congratulations to them. They officially funded you, but don't miss out on the few and the cursed. You still have time. I'm telling you, time's running out. Tick-tock. Make sure you back it. Help us break 1,000. Let's break the curse of 1,000 for Fabrizio Cagno. Amazing creator, just bringing awesome worlds to life. Speaking of amazing creators, teamed up right next to him, mystery creator Dirk Manning and his creation, Mystery Volume 4, is burning down Kickstarter. Get a candle, get matches, get just amazing things. That they're just every day it seems like a new stretch goal is reached. Check it out today. Be part of the movement that is the Manning movement. Alter Life, issue 405. Another great creator. Just they're on top of each other. They're just stacked great creators today. It's a mind-bending sci-fi comic book series that could go great. Get Alter Life and then get the Replicator and read them on the same day and have an amazing thing and replicate what everyone else is doing and back this amazing Kickstarter. If you want to scare the you-know-what out of yourself, check into the Twilight Hotel now on Kickstarter, where humans check in, but they don't always check out. Romney is an amazing tale of a real person who's inspired a one-shot that has now become a full-fledged series by the great artist of Dan DeMille. You guys love him because I see how much you guys look at his art when it's on our Written Sins page. Check it out. We get a lot of likes on his stuff. Own something of his. Support the arts. Tag into the FFC Tag Team Champion Kickstarter, known as the FFC Tag Team Champions. 2 installments. 2. It's crazy. 2 of them. 1 Kickstarter. What are you still doing here? Go back in. Sinetrail 2050 Volume 1, a collected volume of chapters 1 through 3. Cyberpunk mysteries come to life. Get it today. Take a walk on the wild side with the Dreamwalkers and help a new breed of hero in the long-forgotten world of Native Americans come to life. Finally, help bring the Savannah Comic-Con to Georgia by backing that. We had some new stuff breaking today. James and the Peach is coming out. We're going to see the Big Tree comics coming out. There was a comic that we didn't even get to have on our list because it just came out so frequently. You have to go back and watch Kickstarter Talk because I want you to. So I'm not going to tell you the name. There's one hidden. There's one you haven't seen today on WSN News. If you guys have been watching the whole time, you're lying because I can see the numbers jumping up and down. So no one's watched the whole thing straight through. I didn't even think that I could watch the whole thing straight through, and I've been here. Thank you for joining us. We're done for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Some new exciting news. Really quickly, in closing, Thor is worth watching. Bendis has gone to DC. For those who didn't hear, he's jumped from Marvel to DC, and that could be a significant problem for Marvel. We'll see. We didn't cover the news, but it did break sometime yesterday, so I just wanted to address that. And if you guys have news, as always, tag me on social media and Facebook or Twitter. Reach out to us at writtensins@yahoo.com in an email, or join our group, Written Sins, which we can call up right here. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you young kids where to go because I know you need the guidance that I give. It's called the Written Sins Network. Look, one person wants to join our group. Let's check it out. Let's see. Well, prove a person. He looks good. I'm not judging him by looks. He has a prestigious little thing here, a lot of cool stuff. How can we not accept him? He's been on Kickstarter for 10 years. If that doesn't say something that's awesome, then I don't know what does. So we're going to accept him. Blake, you're now one of us. Let's take a look at Blake. So, okay. Like I can't even hate on this. This looks awesome. There's some cool stuff here. So I look forward to seeing more of Blake's stuff. I can't wait for him to put stuff on our site. Here's our support box. So this is the Written Sins. It's called Creators of Written Sins. No, sorry, that's our main site. It's just Written Sins on Facebook. Written Sins Network you can type in. Here's how it works. You put your stuff in it right here. You type what you want. You become your own reporter. Alyssa was nice enough to share it to this group while I'm busy on here. So you can see 2 people are watching. And it's not always 2 because sometimes you don't know other people. And if they're not on a friends group or something like that, I don't know. It gets complicated. I get a lot more views than even I realize sometimes. But you can drop your stuff in here, and then we'll put it on Written Sins. That's the show. That's how we make this show. So put your stuff in the Written Sins group and get featured on WSN News weeknights and on writtensins.com. I'll catch you later.